Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Digital Titans. My name is Casey. Well, we are back with a bang and this time with something really interesting. I know it's been a while. I apologize for the delay. There were certain family things that I had to be taken care of, loss of a family member, and it was really crazy. Well, I'm really happy to be back and this time with marketing automation series, something that's been spoken about a lot in the industry today, but very few people understand what it really is. So, welcome back to the marketing automation series. Well, let's start with the beginning. Let's understand what is marketing automation, shall we? All of us are busy either running businesses for our clients or running our own businesses. Well, it doesn't have to be so complicated. All of us know that we have to run ads, get leads from a lot of other sources, run social media campaigns, and whatnot. In this situation, when you are running ads across different platforms and performing all your digital marketing activities across a lot of platforms, how do you stand out? Well, you're just similar to all the other thousands and millions of advertisers advertising. So how do you stand out? Are you making a conscious effort to show your ads to the right people? Are you doing it at the right time? Are you doing it at the is your messaging right to the right audience? Well, the answer is all these three things put together. Are you showing your ads to the right people at the right time with the right content? That's where the magic happens. All right, so basically, each day we have a lot of activities that need to be taken care of. We are busy doing our mundane tasks day in, day out, where we're busy with our social media posts, we're running paid ads, monitoring those ads, scaling those campaigns, adding keywords, removing keywords, changing creatives, and whatnot. Along with that, we also have to take care of videos on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. If you have any tutorials that you have recorded for your YouTube, you need to upload them. Well, yada. There are a lot of other things that we keep doing day in, day out. When you're busy doing these things, where do you find the time to nurture new leads, to leverage data and make meaningful decisions for effective campaigns? And most importantly, how do you scale them, guys? Because if you're unable to scale your business, well, it's the near end of your business, because no business can thrive at the same level over a period of time. It needs to scale. But how do you do that? The answer is marketing automation. What lies between your mundane daily tasks, whether it's running your campaigns, monitoring your campaigns, coming up with ideas for your new campaigns, building those campaigns, analyzing the results, and when it comes to scaling your campaigns and making sure that you meet your stretch goals, what comes between both of these things is the time. Now, how do you find the time to do that? So, you need to figure out a way to move from here and a lot more time to doing these things, don't you think? At the end of the day, that's where you need to focus upon. All right. If you look at your screen, marketing automation is nothing but a piece of software that, along with your existing set of tasks, helps you identify new customers. That's your one. It also helps you nurture new leads. Now, nurturing new leads happen when you educate them, when you let people be aware of how your product works, or how what problem is it solving, and how do you optimize your content for your social media. How do you personalize with your audiences? How do you build those email lists? How do you brand yourself? How do you prioritize your leads? Well, that's more important. And how do you educate them on a consistent basis? How do you optimize your sales funnel? How do you measure data and use this data to make meaningful decisions? Now, if this is your business, now your business needs marketing automation to execute all these three things, all these one, two, three, four, five, six number of things. Then why is it not? Is it happening already? I'm pretty sure most of the businesses are doing automation, but it's not happening at the ideal scale. Let me tell you why it's not happening at the ideal scale. What happens is, when we are busy running our businesses, what we focus upon is, if this is your business, we either source a million email database, we buy that database, and then we start blasting out emails to people who we don't even know. Well, that doesn't work, right? So what you need to do is, you need to identify what leads are optimum for your business. You need to nurture them, which means you need to educate them and handhold them, answer their questions, help them understand what your business is all about and what problem it's going to solve. Along with that, you need to optimize your efforts. It doesn't make sense if I'm investing two people on a lead which is not good enough, and it'll only fetch me $20 in return, while I'm spending $100 on the team and on other platforms and other on all the other efforts included. So this is a bad proposition. So you need to understand who your warm leads are, who your cold leads are, and who are those piping hot leads who are ready to make a purchase, and you need to send them right away to the sales team so that they can close these guys ASAP and let those dollars come in. So this activity doesn't happen because most of the times we don't perform marketing automation with a holistic view. We only perform it in silos where we only focus upon this particular activity and we hope for miracles to happen. Well, they just don't. All right, so what does marketing automation help me with? It helps me reduce mundane tasks. It helps me scale my business faster. It helps me in nurturing leads. It eliminates all the guesswork because you're making decisions based upon data. It helps me do more with less. It helps me in better tracking. It helps me in increased engagement with my customers. Lead scoring is one of the most important innovations of marketing automation because this lead score helps me understand the value of each of my leads that come in rather than going and executing things on a first in, first out basis. You need to understand what's the value this lead is going to bring you, and you need to score it accordingly so that you need to send customized messages and you need to invest all the effort into the leads that convert you more. It not just helps me in getting leads, but marketing automation helps me in getting qualified leads. At the end of it, the ideal situation where marketing is aligned with sales happens when marketing automation is done correctly. All right, well, let's bust a few myths. Marketing automation is not just tools. You can't invest in expensive softwares and other tech and imagine and hope for miracles to happen. It's not a set of tools. It's not CRM. It's not just email marketing. It's not expensive tech that you invest and hope you start getting results. Well, if it is not any of these things, then what is marketing automation? Marketing automation, ladies and gentlemen, it's a strategy and a mindset. It's a mindset game. Now, marketing automation is not just investing in a piece of tech and hoping miracles to happen. There has to be solid effort in coming up with a proper strategy. You also need to have an automation mindset. Well, it's not just about sending a few emails and bombarding people. It's about personalizing your messages, sending the right email to the right person at the right time, and follow it up with the right action for that situation. That's what makes a big, big, big difference. Marketing automation doesn't work in silos, which means it is not just about that one email blast that you send out. It's about a series of activities that you very carefully plan. And remember, it has to be in alignment with your business goals. Most of the times, you will be surprised when I tell you, businesses perform marketing automation activities without a clear goal in mind. Well, if you avoid that trap and if you start executing these things with this particular mindset, your marketing automation is bound to work. Let's look at a few examples. This is your customer or a prospect, and when you advertise and this guy comes to your website, you need to identify the source. Now that's where marketing automation comes into picture. When this user is on the website, you try and understand the behavior of this user so that you can send a customized you can send him to a customized landing page where you capture this through a form, which means this is not just a lead now, this is a qualified lead. Now, once you have a qualified lead, you send an email blast, not just any email blast, but a very, very relevant and a personalized email so that it appeals to him. And then he responds, and then you follow it up, and then you send him to the sales team who then makes him your customer. And that's how marketing automation has helped you at each of these stages so that you got the user ready to make a purchase and become your customer at the end of the day. Well, let's look at another situation. This is a customer. He has visited your website. He has gone through web pages 1, 2, and 3. Then, based upon his behavior on this website, you send him an email which kind of educates him about what he needs to know. And then you follow it up with a follow-up email. And then you answer any questions that he may have, which is more education. The more you educate your customer, the more you're going to get in the long run. So this could be a video, this could be an email, or this could be anything. Now, this is not any other visitor. Now, this visitor is an informed visitor. He knows more about your products. He's educated enough to understand what you're talking about. Then you send him a proposal. Then you send him to the sales team. And ultimately, he becomes your customer. So that's how marketing automation has to be thought about. Well, this is just a 101 session. That's the reason I'm not getting into deep. But once we start talking about lead scoring and other activities and stages of automation, you will understand what marketing automation is in detail. Thank you so much. I apologize once again for the delay in for taking so long to make a video, and it's going to be consistent going forward. And I hope you enjoyed this series about marketing automation. Thank you so much. My name is Casey. Until next time, ciao.